engineering as an industry is on demand, and we don't see any obstacles. They could be, but we don't see them because what we produce here at college, what goes back to industry, is high quality. Obviously, our students are successful when progressing from college, and you can see that through how many students go to university, how many students go into industry, how many successful work experience have we turned into apprenticeships, you know, and how many apprentices that we teach here have progressed further in their life through our university programs, you know. But you know, there's always challenges. You know, how do we make it better? You know, when you reach 100%, you're striving at 101. You know, you're striving for impossible, but we just try hard.
So striving for improvements.
Yes,
All the
always.
time.
Yeah.
So we were told that you recently worked with the Red Bull F1 team.
Correct.
Yeah. So could you tell us about what was the concept behind it and what did the student gain from the experience?
Okay, so as you can see in our classrooms currently, you might notice that the level of volume coming from the classrooms is quite low, right? Considering that all 3 classrooms around you are being used.
Yeah.
They're currently working on a Red Bull activity. Now, this particular activity is taken directly from industry. It is to showcase, it's called a brief. So a brief is given from that particular company, and then the students were given a talk, an aspirational talk, to show them that what can be if they were working in that particular industry. Now, their task, their brief, is to design a display object for Red Bull. And this is because, obviously, there is secret evidence that is for the Formula 1 cars that they can't work on, because it is, there's not allowed to be any leaks, so we call it a secrecy agreement, okay? But the objects that they're going to put into a display piece can be, alright? So, it's something that will engage our learners, something that they can relate to. The actual student was a previous student of ours. He didn't have particular high grades until he was motivated in the very nicest possible sense from colleagues, okay? And overall he left us with 3 triple distinction stars. Now, at which point his career path was to be an apprentice.
Yeah.
And now what he's actually doing is, because he can see the benefits of the hard work that was here, he's now trying to give something back. Now, he's not the only one to do that, although this is Red Bull and a particularly high impact on our students because everybody sees it.
Yeah.
It's either an energy drink or Formula 1 or,
Yeah.
So it's something that they're all familiar with. What a lot of our students do is they do come back and do guest speaks, you see, so...
Well, this particular student, Nick Burrows, who's now working for Red Bull, he wants to thank us. He came back last year to tell all students how everything is possible. Being from Nelson and living around Nelson doesn't mean that you can only work at Tesco's and Asda.
Yeah.
You can be a race engineer for Red Bull. Yeah. So, but this year we took it a step forward and we said, can we do something? Can we engage them with industry? Because we, as lecturers, we are always engaging with industry. We are continuing our development, because if you lose that bond with industry, you can't take the right path. So we are still engaged with industry. So we thought, let's engage our students with industry as well. So we asked Nick if we can do a project. So when they see a Red Bull car, they know that Nick has made one part of that car.
Yeah.
So, and they now spoke to Nick, they engaged with Nick and doing a project for Nick. For our students, that's a massive boost in,
That's like-
in confidence as well.
Yeah.
That's like direct motivation to see
Yes.
someone.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So last but not least, I want to
Yeah.
ask you, what advice would you give to young girls, you know, who still feel reluctant to choose engineering to
Yeah.
study just because of the
Come and speak
stereotype
to me.
it was?
Yeah.
Simple. So all of the students that were whether the girls or boys, both me and Zach always do the open events. We're more than happy to answer any emails, we're more than happy to speak to people on a one-to-one. We can set up any interviews, we can do... The sky's the limit when you're an engineer. Days aren't boring. You can be incorporating maths and science, design, CAD CAM, so that's your RT. You can be running a machine or getting dirty and getting your hands dirty. So the best thing for me to really sell engineering is come. Just come and you'll fall in love with it like we did.
And my advice is look around you, see if there's anything around you that's not been engineered.
Yeah.
And if there is something that's not been engineered, well
Design it.
But, yeah, design it. But you know, engineering, don't understand it as you know, being mechanic with a span in a hand. Someone has engineered it for this photocopier, someone engineered a pen that you're holding, shoes that you're wearing. You know, come and speak to us and see which part of engineering you like, and you know, and how we can guide you to succeed in life.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much
for your time.
No problem. Anytime. Happy with that, yeah?
Yeah.